Welcome to Curiosity Lookout. Here is a list of top 10 Christmas movies of all time. 1. It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. A young George Bailey feels chained to a corporation he never had an interest in working for, and a life he never wanted to live, because he is overburdened by family responsibilities and a sense of responsibility for his town. As he gets older, he sees how he is losing up on opportunities, hopes, and youthfulness. George has no idea that all of his loved ones have been praying for him to get through those challenging moments. As he considers taking his own life, Clarence Odbody, his guardian angel, approaches him, according to a story told from the perspective of a group of angels. Clarence shows him what the world would be like without him. George returns home to his family, and happiness follows as he realizes that his presence has had and will continue to have a good influence on the world.
I told you, George, I'm your guardian angel.
What do you want, Barry? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Add $1 million.
2. The Nightmare Before Christmas, 1993. Every year in Halloween Town, the same routine is followed as the monsters emerge to terrorize people. On this particular Halloween, the Pumpkin King Jack Skellington wanders off into the woods with his dog Zero, because he is tired of the concept. He finds a clearing of woods with many entrances that signify various festivals at the crack of dawn. When Jack enters the Christmas world through the Christmas tree door, he is immediately enthralled by this brand new concept of Christmas, which he feels compelled to share with the people of Halloween Town.
Every night, Jack Skellington
I am the Pumpkin King!
dreams of something different.
What is this? It's someplace new.
Jack, look out!
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What is this?
3. Miracle on 34th Street, 1947. When Doris Walker frantically recruits a last-minute replacement for a drunken Santa Claus in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, he seems just ideal for the job, and perhaps for a good reason. He says his name is Kris Kringle, and that he's the real Santa Claus. She pays him no mind, and he proves be popular at the main store as well. He seems to be able to speak many languages, and knows just what kids want, and creates a bit of a sensation when he refers shoppers to other stores, rather than Macy's. When he has a run-in with the store's therapist, Granville Sawyer, who tries to have him committed, leading to a court case where Doris's neighbor, Fred Guiley, tries to prove that he is the real Santa Claus. More important to him throughout all of this is to get Doris and her 6-year-old daughter, Susan, to believe in him.
He's gone.
He thinks you're Santa Claus. I am.
4. A Charlie Brown Christmas, 1965. Christmas time is here, and Charlie Brown knows that he should be happy, but he isn't. He also knows that commercialism is the problem, even manifesting itself within his own family, as seen by younger sister Sally's Christmas letter to Santa, and Snoopy entering a Christmas decorating contest with a cash prize, but he doesn't know what to do about it. When Lucy suggests that he direct the Christmas play, Charlie Brown hopes to find the true meaning of Christmas in the process, but that doesn't seem to be working. One of the last pieces for the play is to get a Christmas tree as the set centerpiece. Charlie Brown, with Linus's toe, takes on the task himself, with all of his cast wanting him to pick out a nice aluminum tree. Instead, Charlie Brown chooses a small, sickly-looking real tree that he believes needs some tender, loving care. Although it is the exact opposite of what his cast asked him to get, it may act as that symbol to bring the true meaning of Christmas back into Everyone Lives.
I think there must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel. I just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, but I'm still not happy. I always end up feeling depressed.
Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem.
Maybe Lucy's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest.
5. Elf 2003. Raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet his biological father, Walter Hobbs, who doesn't know he exists and is in desperate need of some Christmas spirit. Buddy was a baby in an orphanage who stowed away in Santa's sack and ended up at the North Pole. Later, as an adult who happened to be raised by elves, Santa allows him to go to New York City to find his birth father, Walter Hobbs, who is on Santa's naughty list for being a heartless jerk. He had no idea that Buddy was even born. Buddy, meanwhile, experiences the delights of New York City and human culture as only an elf can. When Walter's relationship with him interferes with his job, he is forced to reevaluate his priorities.
I hear you're going on a journey to the big city.
Can't wait to see my dad.
This might be the opportunity to find out who you really are. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Dad!
You look like you came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
You have another son. You like sugar, huh?
Is there sugar and syrup?
Yes.
Then yes.
6. Home Alone 1990. When his family leaves for a holiday trip in Paris, France, 8-year-old Kevin McAllister was unintentionally left behind. Kevin learns to survive on his own after realizing they have left him at home alone. When Harry and Marv, two clumsy thieves, decide to loot every home in Kevin's Chicago suburb area, he must finally defend his home from them. When Kate, Kevin's mother, discovers that she and the family had mistakenly left Kevin in Chicago, she becomes distraught. She makes a hasty attempt to get to Chicago with the assistance of Gus Polinski, the leader of a polka band.
We know that you're in there.
It's Santa Claus and his elf.
Get off my property.
Where's your mother?
My mom's in the car.
Where's your father?
He's at work.
What about your brothers and sisters?
I'm an only child.
Where do you live?
Can't tell you that,
Why not?
because you're a stranger.
7. White Christmas 1954. Bob Wallace and Phil Davis, two song and dance artists, team up after World War II and go on to become prominent Broadway producers. As a favor for their brother who served alongside Bob and Phil in the war, Bob agrees to see Betty and Judy Haynes perform in a nightclub. When Phil learns Bob is in love with Betty, he makes plans to go with them to their show at a tiny Vermont inn. Phil has always tried to get Bob interested in a female, typically one in the act. Imagine their shock upon discovering that Major General Tom Waverly, their former commanding officer, is the property's owner. He invested his retirement and savings in the project, but it has failed.
Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister, and Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man.
8. Die Hard 1988. On Christmas Eve, John McClane, a police officer in New York City, is visiting his two kids and estranged wife, Bonnie Bedelia. He attends a Christmas party with her at the corporate office of the Japanese-owned company she works for. However, a squad of terrorists attack the elite high-rise and everyone inside, interrupting the celebrations. McClane quickly comes to the conclusion that he is the only person who can save the hostages.
Is Daddy coming home with you?
Well, we'll see what Santa and Mommy can do, okay?
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate.
Thanks for the advice.
9. Gremlins 1984. Randall Peltzer creates a Mogwai in an effort to find Billy, his teenage son, the ideal Christmas present. But this otherwise adorable and fluffy pet buddy comes with a warning. If the owner is foolish enough to disregard these crucial rules, all hell will break free. Of course, Billy disobeys the tight guidelines, and Kingston Falls, a peaceful suburb, is under attack by the frightening offspring of the once adorable animal. There is no going back at this point, and devastation is imminent. Is there a way out of this never-ending Christmas nightmare and the terrifying gremlin threat?
Billy Peltzer has a nice home.
Billy, is that you?
Yeah, Mom, it's me.
A nice job. A nice girl.
If you're not doing anything this Thursday night, maybe you'd like to go out on a date with me?
I'd love to.
And loving parents who are about to give him
You're gonna like this. No, don't shake it. We're gonna have to open it now. It won't wait till Christmas.
the most unusual gift he ever got.
What is it?
It's your new pet.
Come on, Barney, be a good dog. My dad gave it to me.
But there are a few things to keep in mind. If you expose it to the light, you may hurt it. If you get it wet, it will multiply.
All that from water? They got wet?
Yeah, plain water.
And most important, no matter how much they beg, never, never let them eat after midnight. Because when they do, they change.
10. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, 1966. A bitter hermit devises a scheme to strip the woes of Whoville of Christmas. The idea of the surrounding community spending Christmas in joy irritates the bitter and malicious Grinch. To steal everything related to Christmas, he assaults the hamlet while dressed as Santa Claus, and using his dog, that has been decorated to resemble a reindeer. This Christmas will undoubtedly be a miserable one for the community.
Mr. Grinch, you have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the, seasick crocodile. Rotter, Mr. Grinch, you're the king of sinful sots. You're a hearts of dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toad gunk, Mr. Grinch. Stink, stank, stunk.
For more videos like this, hit the subscribe and notification bell button. Till next time, stay curious.